Dear. As you should know, though I'm not sure you do, my name is Billy, and I'm your boyfriend. Over the past couple of days, I have been trying to make you understand something, and I hope that we can clear that up here tonight. This is the Now, our relationship began in someone's bed early one morning in March. It was a whirlwind affair that, while not unpleasant in and of itself, makes me wish I hadn't attended that party and instead stayed in my room playing video games. When we woke up a few hours later under the oppressive cloud of a pounding hangover, I somehow remembered your name. And I also gave you my phone number. Now, according to information I collected from you and ex-boyfriends of yours, I've compiled these graphs. These illustrate the amount of men you've been with since you came to college. The blue you see shows the amount of men who could not remember your name the next day, either because they didn't ask or they were still drunk. As you can see, about 20% remember. Now this next graph shows the men you were with who consequently exchanged phone numbers with you. As you can see, about 30% did in fact give you the 7 digits. Now this final graph shows the amount of men who both remembered your name and gave you their phone number. 10%. Now each 10% denotes one man, and seeing as that the 10% that represents myself is yellow in all 3 charts, I'm led to believe that I am in fact the only one that both remembered your name and gave you their phone number. Now in your warped mind, this simple act of memory and courtesy translates into what you think is the perfect relationship. You then latched on to me as if you're one of those face huggers in the movie Aliens. Feeling constricted since the first phone call, I politely went through this charade of trying to make a relationship work. Now this chart here shows my time. This is a typical 24-hour day. As you can see, sleep occupies about 4 hours. 8 hours are spent at work, class takes up 4 hours, 4 more hours are spent with you, 2 hours are spent driving you from place to place, and finally the ritual of foreplay and sexual intercourse takes up 2 more hours. An intelligent mind can deduce that there's no time for stuff. You know, friends, homework, video games, the little things that I either want to do or have to do. Wait, these are important for my sanity. Do you understand? Money! This left column here shows my assets. A is the income I make from working a tedious, tiresome, humiliating job that causes me before starting each shift to consider suicide. B is what I spend on you. Oh, and your insatiable appetite for filet mignon, swordfish, and jeweled trinkets from Switzerland and India. C is the amount of money I had in my savings account before our union, earned mostly by working a variety of jobs that robbed my very soul of all its humanity. C plus A minus B. A being my income from the slave yard, B being your vacuum cleaner-like ability to suck money from me equals D. And D? D equals the figure negative $563.78. This is your column. X is the surplus money you receive from Daddy after paying tuition, rent, insurance, food, electrical. Y is what you spend on stupid things that I can't even fathom. Z is the amount of money in your pocket every time we go up. X minus Y equals Z, and Z equals $2.33. Oh, sure. This is enough for a bottle of Faygo and a Kit Kat. But not enough to rent a damn movie for once. This is the modern day, after all. We do live in today, you know. The ancient custom of the man providing everything while the woman takes care of the home and treats the man like lord of the manor. Is dead. So you have to hunt some mammoth too. This is your libido. Note the size. This is my libido. Note that he is scared.
No, help me!
There is also the small matter of your infidelity. Most of this infidelity was committed with my friend of 7 years, Alex. Yeah, he admitted this to me when we were at with the added offense of using my own bed for this perfidy. Yeah. I have grounds for cutting off my relationship with Alex. Alex is, however, a good friend, and frankly, you are not worth losing a friend over. You do not stimulate me mentally. Our conversations are like a dry cough. A lot of noise is made, but there is no substance. There are no sparks being ignited. This relationship is about as passionate as my feelings for toenail clippings. In closing, I must say that I feel strangled in this relationship. I can't breathe, and I wish that I would just die so this feeling would end. I am not happy in this relationship. Love songs don't make sense to me anymore. They're too unrealistic and far-fetched. I always find myself completing the last line of those songs with, then she did my money, took my money, made the world unsunny, and I bet she thinks it's funny. The sky is not the same beautiful blue it used to be. It's a dismal gray color that always seems to be raining on me from my personal little cloud that follows me wherever I go. You once told me that you admired my ability to cry in front of you. If only you knew that I didn't cry because of raw, tender emotion. Instead, I cry because I will never get back the time that I have wasted with you. I could be a happy man if it weren't for you. Therefore, I've come up with a simple solution to about 80% of my problems. Are there any questions?
What are you trying to tell me?
Ha ha ha!